Greetings and good day to all. This is Coach Stanley, Director of Athletics at Louisa County High School, and I have some very important and specific information to share with you. Let me start by thanking everyone for their patience and support throughout this process. Athletic competitions have been on hold since March of 2020, but the work behind the scenes has never been more critical to provide an opportunity for our kids and coaches to get back to doing what they do best. So what exactly am I saying? A few weeks ago, the Virginia High School League released a return to participation plan that allows for activities in athletics to take place this year. Let's dive into this very quickly. The first season will be winter sports from December through February of 2021, followed by the fall season from February through April, and spring sports season going from April through June. The seasons have been condensed to allow for all sports to have an opportunity to compete. We are also having academic activities take place, including speech and debate, forensics, scholastic bowl, theater, and esports, who have already started their season earlier this semester. There's a lot of excitement building for the return of activities in sports for our students, coaches, and community, but there are obvious concerns that we do acknowledge. I ask that you continue to be patient as we work through our plans moving forward. Think about it. There were plenty of questions about how the start of our school year will go, and although it is not the normal set of circumstances, we have done an outstanding job keeping the health of our students and staff at the forefront of our decisions. The attention to detail that our students and staff members have shown are some of the main reasons why we have had minimal cases of COVID-19 in our school division, and our school year has continued to move forward. As our superintendent, Mr. Straley, has said in many of his previous messages, we have to be honest with ourselves and know that a case of COVID-19 will present itself at some point, regardless of our school plan, athletics plan, or any plan for that matter. What we will continue to focus on is how to be as preventative as possible. This includes washing and sanitizing your hands often, wearing face coverings, and keeping physical distance as much as possible. Students, if at any point in time you are not feeling well, please alert your parents or guardians as well as your coaches and stay at home. I know that you want to be in school, practice, or in a game, but staying home is a sacrifice that will ultimately keep you, your teammates, and coaches, as well as our Team LCPS family, safe. Sacrifices are seldom easy, but they help build that strong foundation of character that will stay with you in all walks of life. I know that you will make the right decision and let us know when you are not feeling well. Even though these are exciting times, we have to be honest and let everyone know that there's a chance that a case of COVID-19 within a team could potentially shut down that team or our athletics program for an amount of time to ensure that all mitigation protocols are followed with the local health department and our Team LCPS COVID-19 response team. We do not want to have to shut down any of our teams or athletics program, but the attention to detail is that serious, and we must follow our expectations thoroughly or things will simply not work. I want to let everyone know that every player and every coach is required to have a signed COVID-19 student-athlete waiver on file in the LC Athletics office before they are permitted to try out. These forms are on our website and also printed in the LC Athletics office. The parents and students must sign this form before they can try out, no exceptions. If you have already turned this form in once this year, you do not have to do that again, but just to be safe, please contact Ms. Lauren Manrique in the LC Athletics office to double check and make sure this is on file with us. As for the winter sports teams, JV and varsity tryouts will begin on December 7th for boys and girls basketball and December 14th for indoor track, sideline cheer, swim and dive, and wrestling. Please visit our website, which is louisacounty.ourschoolteams.com for more information and contact your coaches with any specific questions. At this time, middle school athletics will not start until after winter break. We are slowly implementing our plans and procedures and want to start first with the high school teams to make sure that our operation is as safe as possible, and so we can work through any issues as needed. High school tryouts and the start of winter practices will occur, followed by winter break, which will allow for a few weeks of time with limited students in our facilities, which will also allow us to monitor our process very closely. Again, this is all about safety, and we thank you for your understanding. As far as actual events and games go, please pay attention to our plan. Due to Governor Northam's recent amendment to Executive Order Number 67, parents and spectators will not be able to attend competitions and/or practices at home LC Athletics events, nor at our other schools in the Jefferson District. This will be in place until that executive order is amended, where more spectators will be allowed to attend indoor and outdoor events. However, we do have some good news. We recognize how important it is for parents to be able to see their kids play, and we planned in advance for this kind of circumstance, and now there is an opportunity for our parents and community to be able to view a live stream of our winter events. There is a cost associated with this, which will also be posted on our website, louisacounty.ourschoolteams.com, shortly. The easy way out would be to provide no means for people to see our kids in action, but it's not about doing what's easy. It's about doing what is right. And providing such an opportunity for our community is the right thing to do. Again, we recognize that this is not the norm, but it is about the kids having an opportunity to play and their parents and community being able to watch, and I'm proud to know that we will provide such. More information on this is coming your way very soon. Since late spring, we have worked on various strategies to keep people as safe as possible. We have continued to modify and update our plans based on the decisions made by Governor Northam, the Virginia High School League, and local health officials. Please know that we are taking things seriously, and we will not tolerate any deviation of our expectations involving the safety of our students, coaches, and community members. We have provided our staff with medical infrared thermometers to ensure accurate temperature taken for each player and coach and official each and every day that they meet. These temperatures are taken and a list of health screening questions are given each and every day, again to our players, coaches, and officials before they start any workout or competition. This information is recorded on the COVID-19 coach and athlete monitoring form that we created and then filed by the LC Athletics Department daily. This allows for everyone to know who attended conditioning sessions, practices, etc., in case there is a need for contact tracing. It also allows us to monitor if someone is not feeling well or posts a high temperature and needs to leave and go home. Each coach is trained on taking temperatures and how to properly clean equipment, and that process involves each coach signing to acknowledge their training and being approved by the AD. We are not playing around with these expectations. We are being thorough and vigilant. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. We want these seasons to happen, and we want these kids and coaches to have an opportunity to compete. Again, we take our expectations very seriously, and any deviation or carelessness towards our plan will not be tolerated. Hand sanitizer stations are present in all facilities where practices and games take place, and we have provided each coaching staff with microfiber wipes, TB disinfectant cleaner, and Spectra System 34 disinfectant. These things will be used to clean surfaces and equipment periodically during practices and competitions. Medical grade gloves are readily available for our coaches and staff to use to keep things clean and safe. Our coaches have also been given face coverings to wear at all times while coaching during practices and games, and they are following this expectation to the T. Once teams are finalized, the LC Athletics Department will issue one face covering to each player at no cost to ensure they have one for their season. Each player trying out for a team must bring their own face covering to each tryout and practice, and this is non-negotiable. They are expected to wash and care for their face covering on a daily basis. If the face covering is lost, they can purchase additional ones from the LC Athletics Department. Our players are aware, and we will continue to stress the expectation that they are to wear face coverings whenever they are not actively participating or taking part in a competition, and whenever there's a point that they are idle. These are just some of the steps and strategies we have taken to ensure a safe transition into practices and competitions. I cannot emphasize how important it is for everyone to be patient and understanding, as our expectations can change at a moment's notice, and that any sport or LC athletics in general can get shut down or altered at any given time. We can only control what we can control, and we will focus on our positive attitudes and the way we choose to move forward together as a community. Again, this is a process, and we are phasing things in slowly to ensure that we take care of any concerns or issues in a timely manner. The next topic I will discuss is transportation. Under normal circumstances, we provide buses after practice and to our events. In order to allow us to develop a bus plan that will keep everyone safe for as long as possible, we will not offer activity buses from December 7th through December 18th. During these 2 weeks, our tryouts will take place and allow for teams to be named, after which we will send out a transportation survey regarding activity buses, and we will use that specific data to determine our transportation plan moving forward. We will offer activity buses after winter break, and the survey will provide us with more information to guide us through our process. Once again, we are not operating under normal circumstances, and your patience and understanding is more than appreciated. If you have any questions, please reach out to your coaches, and I thank you. My last topic of discussion is Parent Expectation Night. This will be done virtually via Zoom shortly after tryouts end. I will send out information with specific dates to make sure that everyone has that information in a timely manner. These meetings are absolutely mandatory and will be done on an individual team basis. I will be a part of each meeting along with the coaches of your particular sport. Again, these meetings are mandatory, and if you cannot make your meeting, you will have to set up a time to meet before your child is allowed to play in a contest. Yes, it is that serious, as we have to make sure that everyone is on the same page moving forward with our expectations. Thank you for your understanding and support. If there are any questions, feel free to email me or call LCHS at 540-894-5600. 5436 and ask for Coach Stanley. I hope that everyone has a wonderful holiday weekend. Please be safe and take care. This is Coach Stanley, signing off.